day, YouTube fam. Welcome back to Trucking with Nick. I am Nick. So, today is Saturday, November 20th, 2025. It is currently 09:15 Eastern Time. We are just outside of Columbus, Ohio, on 71 North. We're heading to Pennsylvania to drop off this load. Yesterday, I made my delivery at Guitar Road in Indianapolis, and then, just outside Indianapolis. And then I went to went and picked up this load at the Indianapolis terminal for PTO. I didn't record yesterday. It was dark, gloomy, pretty much rained the whole day of driving. All 10 hours of driving. Nothing but rain, it seemed like. So, we got out there, dropped it. Dropped another trailer, took it to the terminal, did a swap. All good. One interesting thing that happened on the 20th, on Thursday night, after I got done editing the video, putting it up and everything, a truck in the parking lot at the pilot I was at. Crazy. It was crazy. The Maverick flatbedder. I'm gonna guess he's probably being impatient. First off, he came in the wrong way. Came in the exit only, trying to get a spot before everyone else. And there was another truck trying to get into a spot. I came in the right way. He ended up going around them, and I'm guessing he went up, turned around at the fuel pumps to come out the right way, and decided he didn't want to wait for that truck anymore because there was no other spots, and the spots were angled for one way too. I'm guessing he didn't want to sit there and wait. Took off the bumper of a brand new Western Star. I mean, a beautiful truck. Beautiful, beautiful truck. Pretty much took off the bumper and grill guard. I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And, you know, most of the time when you hit something, you stop, you're like, oh crap, let's back up. And, you know, not cause any more damage. Nah, this dude's like, I'm gonna back up 2 inches and attempt it again. He literally backed up probably like 2 inches and just gassed it forward, just causing even more damage. Like, if you had just backed up the same angle that you were when you hit him, you would have been fine. You wouldn't have caused much damage. Sat there and waited for that truck to finish parking, and then swung out and came around. You wouldn't have caused any more damage. But nah, he was like, no, I'm gonna just full throttle, rip it off. Like, he ripped off his box on the side for all his straps and stuff up the trailer. He ripped off his mud flap. Like, it was a mess. Mess. So, that happened. And I was actually in the bunk. I was almost asleep. I heard the crash, the initial crash, and I was like, what the heck? Like, I didn't feel anything, but I was like, nah, there's no way. Someone didn't hit someone. And, sure enough, I looked over, and at first I didn't see that they had collided, because the truck that was parking was blocking the view. But that truck couldn't get in the spot because the Maverick truck was in the way anyway. So he pulled up far enough and backed up again, so Maverick could try to get through, and that's when I noticed it. I got a picture. I'll put it in somewhere in this little story. But yeah, crazy. Yeah, we're on our way up to PA, up to PNG. Drop this load. When I went and got the BOL yesterday or last night out of the trailer, I got to the terminal with like 2 minutes to spare on my 70. So I spent the night there, got it this morning. But when I picked up the BOL out of the trailer last night to double check it, make sure everything matched up with my workflow and everything, and I got looking, and the destination's not the same as my workflow. You know, at first I'm like, oh man, this is a totally different city, everything. So I called dispatch and I'm like, hey, this BLO doesn't match my workflow. And she's like, okay, well, let me send a message to customer service and see what's going on, and I'll get back to you when I hear something. I didn't hear anything all night. That was, what was that? I was like, whew. Excuse me, that was like 5:30. And I sat up until 10. Yeah, 10, waiting for a response, nothing. I went to bed. Got up this morning at 5. I'm like, still nothing. And I'm like, okay, well, how far away is this city from, or this destination from another destination? It turns out it's the plant. You have like the PNG plant, and then you have the PNG distribution center on opposite sides of the road. The destination for this load is the plant across from the distribution center that's on my workflow. So it's literally a half a mile. But I sent a message and I'm like, is there any update on which destination this load's supposed to be? And they said take it to the what's on the workflow. So that's where we're heading. First time that's ever happened to me, so that's interesting. But you know, they always tell you double check, make sure your destination matches. So the trailer matched, the load number matched, the BOL matched, everything matched except for the destination was different. And the driver before me, his destination was the terminal, so it's not like he knew exactly what was going to be on my workflow. So you can't blame him. He picked it up and took where he was supposed to. So yeah. Other than that, it's been quite a morning. Stupid trucker path. If you guys watch this video and you guys use trucker path as like one of your means to navigate, are you guys having issues where it just crashes? It'll just shut down. I'll have days where it won't do it at all, and then I'll have days where it doesn't constantly. And like today, it started off fine. First 2 hours of driving, no issues. But I hit a spot, and I don't know, like for some reason, it's not staying up. Like when I reopen it, it comes up with where it first crashed the first time, and then it will like, oh, update, and say, oh yeah, now you're here. So
follow Interstate 71 north for 68 miles.
Then it will update and it will give me everything I need. But then like 30 minutes later it will crash again. So I don't know. If you guys had that same issue, let me know. Or if you had it and you know some way to fix it, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, looks like the sun's coming back out. So if the sun comes back out while I'm at Love's up here getting fuel, here in about an hour, 67 miles away, then I'll start up the dash cam. So yeah, other than that, I might call that here for now. I might do a little bit more. Excuse me. Once I get up to Love's, I'm gonna probably take a shower and grab something to eat while I'm there. I gotta do at least some 30. I mean, I got what do I got? I got an hour and 8 minutes to. I got 8 hours and 8 minutes, pretty much of driving time left, and I have 7 hours and 28 minutes on like 70. So I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm about 40 minutes short right now, according to Trucker Path. But I do have Trucker Path. If you don't use Trucker Path, you can put in what your governor speed is, which is 65 for PTL. Well, on the pedal. So I mean, I put whatever's less, the pedal or the cruise control. So the pedal it's 62. On the governor it's 66. So I'm running 66 right now on the governor down the highway. But it's set for 62 on the governor and with a 5% slower. I always do at least 5% slower because you know you got traffic, you got construction and stuff like that. It's gonna slow you down a little bit. So in all actuality, I probably have it. Copilot says I have it by about 10 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. Copilot low is set to 65 miles per hour. So that's what the company has the Copilot covered at 65. So we'll see. See how it goes. Hopefully we get there. I put in a delivery for 2000, so we got plenty of time. I mean, we got 8 hours. Yeah, we got extra half hour. Oh, it's 9:30. I was like, yeah, we got about an extra half hour to spare, so we'll probably take a shower at Love's, get some food, get all that going, and then we'll head out and we'll get as far as we can possibly get. Not gonna break hours of service. I know there is like a stop like 10 miles away. Otherwise, it's right in the middle of the cities, or right outside of the cities in the hill country, and there's not a whole lot of stops once you get off of 71. You may take 71 over there, if I remember right. But yeah, once you get off 71 on the 390, I think it is, there's like nothing. So gotta try to get there or get as far as we need to or can, and if I need to, I'll stop and I'll call dispatch and be like, hey, I can't get there today. I can get up at whatever time my 10 hours is up and get there and deliver and then go wherever I need to go. But I don't even have a pre-assigned after this. Usually we haul a load out of this location. I've never actually hauled a load into it. So we'll see. Usually I take it empty up there, drop the empty, and then pick up a loaded trailer. So we'll have to see what we got going on for this load afterwards. Might be a pre-plan right out of there. If that's the case, that'll be nice. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to take a 10-hour there, which they'll allow you to park bobtail there and like, go get your load. I mean, I've sat there 14 hours waiting for my load to was supposed to be loading before I even got there. So it's controlled, but not controlled like super controlled. You know, they got a spot for you to sit. So other than that, for like the 100th time, I'm gonna end this here and see you at Lowe's. Peace. Welcome back, YouTube fam. It is still November 20th. Or 22nd. Whew. It is currently 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. We are here at P&G in Tuchannock, Pennsylvania. And what a drop off. What a drop off. We've been here about 35 minutes. We've actually been here for about 2 hours. Oh, about an hour and a half. So I got here an hour and a half ago. Go to check in. Not the right place. Yep. That trailer had to go down to Hoopney, Pennsylvania. It's like 10 minutes down the road. It's actually less than that if you could draw a straight line. It's like right behind the buildings and down like half a mile. But you have to go out, go down, around, go back, come back, loop, and then you're there. Ugh. About a 10-minute drive. So, got here an hour and a half ago. I had about 7 or 8 minutes left on my drive time. So, yeah. About 10 minutes down there, 2 minutes over, 10 minutes back up here. Put me about 12 minutes over on my drive time for the day. 11 hours and 12 minutes of driving today. Woohoo! I'm gonna let dispatch figure that out, or logs, or someone figure that out, because I asked last night when I picked up this load, when I picked up this trailer and I grabbed those bills. I think I already told you guys this, but just in case I didn't, that the address did not match what was on my workflow. And when I asked again this morning, they go, just take it to Hancock or Hannock, however you say this name here. And I'm like, roger that. I asked twice, got an answer, and that's where I brought it. I had to drive past the other one to get here. I would have made it back up here where I'm staying for my 10-hour break, because I knew that you can do that here. You can stay and do your 10-hour reset here. You have a little parking ring, park bobtail, and in the morning you just get up, you walk to the guard shack, and get your BOL for your load. Yeah. So that was my plan, because I have a load coming out of here, going down to Florida, down to Brooksville, Florida, to the Walmart DC, and I was like, I'm going to take my 10-hour break, get up in the morning, head out, and, yeah, we'll be good. Nope. Didn't happen like that. So now, I gotta hope I don't get stopped by any, way stations and get an inspection until they fix my hours, which I don't know how they're going to do that unless they put me on personal conveyance, which is what I thought maybe I should do that when I left here, because literally, like, it's across the street. So yeah, I don't know. But what a mess. But I'm tired. I started some dinner. I've eaten about half of it. And I was like, well, let's close out this video while I'm thinking about it. I did get some road footage that you've seen before this. And yeah, I will either edit this tonight, probably not, or I'll edit it tomorrow morning before I take off. And I'll get it posted. Because I already started editing. I added all the road footage in the first video together. I just gotta add this video and the picture for that Western Star. I do a little fine editing of everything, but yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna call that here. So give me about 30-minute video, 35-minute video, I think. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and pass on the words. Peace.